Hello everyone, it's Debbie here with Lake House Tarot, and I am super excited to pop on here this evening and share with you some of the decks and practices that I'm going to be using as a part of the Weavers membership over at the Boho Tarot YouTube channel. Don Michelle has put together such a very inspirational kind of journey and walkthrough during the month of January called Rooting into Practice, and it walks you through 4 weeks of how to connect or reconnect with tarot. And I'm very excited to be a part of the group and work through the prompts. And I was super excited to pick some decks to work with. And I made a special bag for one of them. And I'm just really excited to begin this journey in January. Well, it's already January, so I've got to catch up. But I just wanted to take a few minutes and show you the decks that I'm going to be working with and the process that I'll be using. So here we go.
So I'm going to pop you over here on the tripod. So the 3 decks that I selected, let me just double check. I added my journal up here just to kind of keep me straight. Rooting into Practice, that's the name of it. And these are the decks I'm going to be using. Antique Anatomy, Roots and Wings Oracle, and my Essential Oils Healing deck. And each of the different months, there's a different theme. So we are right here on Thorn. And some of the questions around Thorn are what might be the obstacles that are in your path for you to develop a practice around your tarot, and a sustainable practice around the tarot. So that's the week that I'm on. I got started a little bit late, but I'm excited to kind of get caught up. Anyway, the decks that I'm going to be using are, as I said, the Antique Anatomy, which I made a bag for. And then this is, I'm sure everybody's familiar with that, but I'll show you the deck here. I really love this deck for this. The cards, I'm a nurse, and the cards really kind of speak to me. I love the anatomy on them. I love the whole thought of the elixirs and tinctures and bones. So this deck is a really fun deck. I did do a mod on the side of it and did a green and black, which I thought would match the cards, all the vines and the greens in them, and of course black. But I really enjoy this deck. So for the first Weaver group that I'm involved in and kind of rooting into your practice, I thought this would be just a really good deck to use and kind of help me come to basics. I'm a very new reader, so everything I do is basics. So I guess I can just start there and say that. But I just really thought that this was a really fun deck to use for that. I go back and forth with the guidebook a lot, but that's okay. I mean, again, that's why I'm doing the studies, right? To learn more. So anyway, the Antique Anatomy is the primary tarot deck that I'm going to be using. So we'll put that over here to the side. And then I wanted to layer in an oracle, so I'm using the mini version of the, what is this called? I just said it. Roots and, of course I get on here and forget, Roots and Wings. I really love this little deck. I got it from the website. It was an imperfect deck because the corners were not quite rounded. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm assuming that's why it was not perfect. I started to do some edging on this in the green, and I just got busy, so I didn't get it finished. But I love this little oracle. You do not need the guidebook to read it. You can read it very intuitively. I love all of the images. They're just so fun to just kind of be drawn into. And with the Weaver lessons about rooting into your practice, I thought that this one made a lot of sense. You know, Roots and Wings, taken the time to look at these images and think about how that might help root into my practice. So I thought that would be a really fun oracle deck to use, so I've got that one. And then the last deck that I'm going to be using with this is my Essential Oils Healing deck. And I thought I would take you along with me and show you what I'm doing with this deck as it relates to essential oils. So if you've never seen this deck, it's 52 cards, and I love the box on this. I don't think I'm going to need to make a bag to keep this in because I just love the box, the rose gold, and it's a nice sturdy box that the cards sit in here with the flip top lid, and it's perfect for the cards. So that's that. Anyway, these cards are really, really nice. You get a nice substantial guidebook, and as you read through the guidebook, it tells you a little bit about each of the essential oils. And there's, if you can see them in here, there's little pictures. This little picture here means that it's good in a diffuser. This little icon means that it's appropriate to be used on the skin. These little pills mean that you can take it internally. And then, what does that one mean? You can cook with it. So each of the different essential oils, you get a little bit of information about the essential oil and then how you can use it. Again, I'm a nurse, and anything that you can do holistically and not have to take prescription medications, I'm all for. But at the same time, that's what prescription medications are for. But anyway, this book gives a really nice introduction to essential oils, and it talks about all the benefits from them. And then there are warnings in here. You know, if you are pregnant, or there's certain essential oils that are not appropriate for children or moms that are pregnant or nursing, if you're on particular medications. So there's a lot of considerations with essential oils if you're going to be ingesting them or cooking with them. And you probably want to go way beyond what's included in this essential oils guidebook if you were to choose to do that. But for the purposes we're going to use this for today, it's just fine. So these cards are just so nice. They're substantial cardstock. This is what they look like on the back, just like a drop of essential oil. I love the backs on these. You can see they're glossy because I'm picking up my lights up there. But as you go through the cards, you get the plant that the essential oil comes from, and then you get some keywords. I don't know if you can see those there. And then whether you can use it in a diffuser, if it can be used on your skin, and if you can ingest it. And you can see you obviously cannot cook with sandalwood because that icon is not included on there. And the cards are really large. It's really hard for me to shuffle them. I've considered maybe doing a mod and taking them down just a little bit, but the only place you could really take them down, I think, is at the bottom. I mean, maybe you could at the top, but some of these you would be losing the artwork if you took them down. Like this, you would lose the top of the plant here. You would lose some of that artwork. This one, it wouldn't really make any difference. Some of them, it really wouldn't make any difference, but a few of them you might lose some of the pieces of the artwork. So I think I can just overhand shuffle them, and it won't be that big a deal for what I'm going to be using them for. But they're really nice cards, and like I said, nice keywords. So wintergreen, it says showcases the power of letting go, and it gives you intentions to focus on. I love this. Tangerine energizes and balances. That's so nice. Lime purifies and alleviates overwhelming feelings. So I love the messages on these, and I think, again, it just worked really nice with the Weaver's theme for this month, talking about rooting and plants. So this is what I'm going to do with these cards. I have some essential oils that I purchased off of Amazon. I'll link them down below for you if you're interested. And what I did is I pulled out the cards of each of the essential oils that I have, and I'm going to use these cards and kind of give them a little shuffle and pull a couple of the cards, and then we're going to use the essential oils in this diffuser that I got. Let me set this aside here. So let's first look at the oils. So the oils that I got, it's called a Purador, and it's a really cute little set of oils. They come in this little box here. I took out some of the information and just kept it on hand in case I wanted to read a little bit more about them. But it's really important when you look for someone who sources essential oils that you look for some that are cruelty-free and vegan, and that they use ethical sourcing. So that was important to me when I was looking for someone online to grab these from. And this was the packaging on the outside of the box. It just tells you a little bit more about the essential oils. Again, if you are intending to purchase essential oils, I would recommend that you get a book, read a little bit more about them if you're going to use them for anything more than using in a diffuser. Anyway, yeah, that's my recommendation. This is an essential oil that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and I wanted to keep a hold of this because it has a nice blend kind of combinations on the back of it here. I use essential oils a lot of time. I make my own bath and body products, and I have a little website called Lake House Soapery, which is where the Lake House Tarot came from. Anyway, and I use essential oils in my bath and body products. I do not use these. It's not nearly enough of them, and two, I purchased from a different vendor altogether that I know is skin safe. So anyway, these are, I think, going to be perfect for using with the diffuser. And you can take a look here in Purador. There's peppermint and cedarwood, and these smell really nice. There's frankincense, rosemary, that's eucalyptus, lavender, sweet orange, lemon, tea tree. I love this one, especially in bath and body products. Yum. And then the last one here is lemongrass. I'm going to take you off the tripod, and I will show you where I keep some of my other essential oils, obviously that don't fit in here. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm going to take you into my reading space. I'm literally a closet reader. If you've never seen any of my other videos, I do have a link to my reading space here, and I kind of go through how I redesigned the closet and turned it into a reading space. Yeah, it's a little messy in here right now, but here, I'll step back and show you what that looks like. Stepping back, stepping back. So there's the reading space, and then all my tarot cards are inside of the drawers there. Well, not all of them. Some of them are on the top here because I'm put them away, and then this is hanging over here to the side, and I have a couple of decks hanging there. But anyway, this is what that looks like, and I forgot to close the door here, but this is my little apothecary area. Let me back up a little bit so you can see that better. I apologize, it's so dark. It's night. Well, it's not really night. It's like 5 o'clock. It feels like night. Anyway, in my little apothecary cabinet here, I have a little section over there, and that's where I set my essential oils. So I selected a few of those. Let me see what I pulled out of there. Let's see. Whoopsie. I selected clove, patchouli, and I think yin yang. So we'll take those with us back out to where I'm filming at. So I'll be right back. All right, so back on the tripod here, we have more oils. So we've got several oils, and I went ahead, like I said, and pulled the cards out. So peppermint, cedarwood, lemongrass, lemon, frankincense, lavender, rosemary, eucalyptus, orange, clove, here's the yin yang, and the patchouli. Personally, I would have never thought patchouli had a purple flower like that. I did not know that. So, anyway, what we'll do is we're gonna open up the diffuser that I purchased for this, and I think I might take it to work with me because I'll be honest, I get up and I'm typically in my seat at work most days by 6 a.m. So I don't have a lot of time to do anything with cards or anything in the morning before I leave, more than maybe just like a quick card pull. And when I get home in the evenings, it's usually like 6:30, almost 7 o'clock by the time I get home, and I work 5 days a week. So really the only time that I have to kind of break this down is on the weekends. So I was thinking if I took these to work with me, I mean, that's not overwhelming, right? I could take the essential oils, maybe not even all of them, maybe just the 12 that fit in the box, and these cards, and I could take them with me to work and just have a moment in the mornings to just kind of set my intentions and pick a card and kind of get in the moment for the day, and then go ahead and turn the diffuser on for a little bit while I'm checking my emails, etc. So I thought that would be a really fun way to kind of just, like I said, just set intentions and be mindful and just set the tone for the rest of the day. Anyway, I picked up this diffuser. I got it from Hobby Lobby. It's a lot of times at Hobby Lobby you can wait for things to go on sale. I tried that when all the candles and candle holders were on their 50% off week. But because this is a year price item, it never goes on sale. So it's $19.99. And that's the price for it, period. You're never gonna get it on sale. Anyway, I picked it up. It's really simple. Sure it is. It's really simple. Let's move some of this stuff over here. There we go. I almost got a smaller one, but the smaller one has to plug into a USB. And I don't know, sometimes I'm not always around my computer, so I figured I would just get one that works with a plug-in. Let me lift this out of here. And I really like the looks of this. It's plastic, and it's really lightweight, but I thought it was really cute. Just kind of looks like bamboo on the bottom there. And let's plug it in to put my glasses on and read the directions. Let's see. All right, so we've got a cover, an inner lid, a water tank, an LED indicator, timer buttons, and a mist button. So that's pretty easy. I'm assuming we plug it in and then put the water in. Let's see. All right, so to set it up here, let's see if that'll, here we go. Plug the adapter, remove the cover and the inner lid, fill the tank with room temperature water until the max line is reached. Add 2 to 3 drops of essential oil, replace the inner lid and cover, place on a flat sturdy surface. So yeah, that seems easy enough. And then press the mist button to turn the diffuser on. The lights will turn on and fade through colors. Press a second time to turn the lights off, a third time to turn the diffuser off. If there's no water in the tank, it will shut off. All right, so you can also set a timer, it looks like here. 1 press, 1 hour diffusion, 2 press, 2 hours, 3 press, 3 hours, 4th press, timer off. Okay, seems easy enough. Let's see if we can set it up. I might have to relocate closer to a plug because I don't know if this plug is gonna reach where I'm videoing. Let's see. Stretching. Yeah, so the cord's definitely not long enough. All right, I'm gonna move us over here. Hang on. Here, this is my really fancy setup. Oh, there I am in my PJs. I'm videoing on top of a mixing bowl. Anyway, so we'll move over here. My husband got a new phone and I'm trying to get it updated for him. It's literally taking forever. All right, so let's move this fancy setup over here. Put you back on the tripod. There. Okay, that's perfect. So, let me grab this. All right, where does it plug in at? There it is. Ah. Okay, so far so good. I need to fill it up to the maximum line with water. Okay, we'll fill it up here. I'm assuming that inner line there is the maximum. What's in there floating? I've got a floater there. Okay. Probably somebody who's used a diffuser before is like, really, you're gonna show me this? But I've not used a diffuser like this one before, so anyway. All right, so there it is, we're ready to go. Let me kind of push that back here for a second. And let's grab some cards and see which oils we're gonna blend. All right, got our oils back. Let me back up a little bit here. And we've got our cards. Now, typically, if I were blending for bath and body products, what I would do is I would open up the bottles and literally smell both of the essential oils at the same time. And that kind of gives you an idea of what your blend is going to smell like. So I would open it up, hold one in one hand, hold one in the other, and kind of give them the sniff test. And I would pick a blend based on what appealed to me and for the particular theme of the product that I was making. Nope, we're gonna let the cards pick for us, which could be kind of frightening. I don't know how some of these might smell together, but that's okay. The cards will tell us, right? So here we are, we'll just give them a little shuffle. Like I said, they're hard to shuffle. I don't even know, it's not even worth it with just this amount of cards. I'm probably gonna edge these two. I think they would be fun edged, and I don't know, we'll see. That was my puppy dog. All right, so I think we'll start with just 2 oils. I hope I get peppermint. I love that one the best. Yin Yang, and let me, come on, please be peppermint. And lemon, not peppermint, but okay, Yin Yang and lemon. So let's take a look at the keywords on these. So for Yin Yang, you have unleashes sensuality and heals the heart. And you can use this one in a diffuser if you can see the icons, and you can also use that on your skin. And then for lemon, it has lemon cleanses and uplifts. And that's a diffuser. You can use it on your skin, you can adjust it, and you can cook with it. So they're both pretty versatile oils. And I mean, lemon, if you think about it, all the products, a lot of cleaning products that you use have that lemon scent to it. And I guess that makes sense being that it cleanses and uplifts. So yeah, anyway, so let's go ahead and pick out, that one's patchouli, clove. Okay, so here's our yin yang. And let's go pop in here and find our lemon and the lemon. All right. Ha. And we'll set this aside. Again, I'll link these, this Purador company if you want to pick these up. Like I said, it's like $20. And if you get these size of oils at Hobby Lobby, let me see if the price is still on there. That patchouli for that essential oil, $7, unless you get it on sale. And yeah, anyway, and there's, I think it's a half an ounce, and then these are half an ounce. So it's definitely a better value if you're going to be using them for something like a diffuser instead of skincare products. So let's move the cards over here to the side. Here's the ones we didn't use, and we'll go ahead and pull this up here. And we're gonna add, I don't know, let me give them a smell test here. I don't know, I've never smelled yin yang. I don't know how to describe it. It's a little bit bitey. Spicy maybe might be a good way to describe it. So I'm just gonna do I did 2 drops of the yin yang, and I know I already like the lemon a lot better. So let's add 3 drops of lemon. Oh, I do love lemon. So 1, 2, 3. It might have been a little more. Can definitely smell that lemon. Love that. All right, come over here, little thing. Let's put the lid on it. Come here. It has to sit on, there's a notch back there, and it has to sit on with that notch. I can already smell that. I actually do like the way that smells. That's a nice blend. All right, now, how do we turn it on? Let's see. Get the directions back out here. Press the mist button to turn the diffuser on. All right, which one's the mist button? It must be this one. All right, nothing's happening. Oh, huh, on. It didn't seem like that was the right way to do it. Yeah, on was too simple. So there's the colors. Goodness. I don't know if you can kind of see. Yeah, there it is. It's diffusing. Yum. I don't know that I like the colors. I mean, it's not bad. It definitely sets a nice mood. And then, and again, just kind of setting with the cards for a minute and thinking about the intentions. How do you unleash that sensuality and heal your heart? And cleansing and uplifts. This definitely is a very cleansing and uplifting smell. I don't know, again, yin yang is not my favorite, but the lemon makes it very zippy, I guess. Might be a good word for it. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the little journey with me here today on how I intend to use a diffuser and the cards and the oils. Like I said, I think it'll just be fun to think about a different way to use the deck. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the journey with me as I set this all up and failed miserably to read the directions. You can see it diffusing there. I love that. Yeah, so this is one of the decks that I'll be using for the month of January, and I really do think I'm going to take it to work with me and use it at work just kind of set the intentions and start the day in a positive mindset. So this is really fun. I enjoyed this, and I think it's going to make a great addition to my Weaver's practice for the month of January. So thank you to Don Michelle over at Boho Tarot for taking us on this journey in your Weavers group, and I'm excited to be a part of it. Thanks. Bye.